So welcome to the NSL Talk once again. Today the second time already, and we have guests from Russia. Thank you so much for coming. We have actually members of 3 different teams. Let's begin with Kaktus Hunter, brother and sister, Katya and Andrei. Then Alexander has been jumping with Black Cat for a while already, and Dmitry Fridman from Crossroads.
That's right.
Russia is on a big upswing, not only with all these world-class teams, but also we have the World Championship next year in your country. And we had the Malevsky Cup for quite a few years. Who has been at the Malevsky Cup?
Myself.
Everybody, right?
Yeah,
Except for me.
Except for you.
Yeah.
The Malevsky Cup is gone, unfortunately. Why is that actually? I don't really know exactly.
The drop zone was closed. It was taken by the military. Actually, the land belonged to the military, and they decided not to have jumps there anymore. And this was the drop zone that Malevsky and his friends invested money into. And I think without this drop zone, Malevsky Cup is not possible anymore. So I think until we see this drop zone in operation again, we won't see Malevsky Cup.
And we'll have the World Championship instead next year as the biggest event, and I guess that everybody's excited, and you know, all the teams are looking forward to that. Only one team can compete.
That's right.
Black Cat, Alexander, you are the national champion this year, so you have a pretty good chance on being there next year.
Yeah, but we win next year. Compete next year. I'm not sure about it.
Next year's national championship is the qualification.
Yes, it's all
How long, when was Black Cat founded? How long has it been your team? How long has your team been competing and training now?
Когда вы образовались? Как долго вы выступаете вместе?
In 2005.
2005. So you have competed quite a few times. You have never competed at a World Championship, right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so next year is that a big goal for Black Cat?
Maybe, but I'm not sure next year. Maybe.
It's all a matter of money. I know everybody needs the support, so it takes a lot of money to train, and hopefully everybody will have the resources. The youngest team is Kaktus Hunter. How long have you been around now in this lineup now?
For 3 years, I guess.
Yeah, that's the 3rd season.
And you're planning for another 10 years, probably.
Well,
We plan for 1 year ahead, actually.
1 year ahead. So what do you think, can you make it up next year to give Black Cat and the Sky Panthers a competition at the qualification for the nationals?
Yeah, we hope so, because our training facility is going to be larger. We're going to get a new tunnel soon.
Yeah, I heard about this. A 16-footer and the 3rd wind tunnel in Moscow.
Yeah, that's right.
and it's always a goal, and it's always a good goal, to go for something bigger, better, and to get better at jumping, flying, and improving the skills. And
right. Well, you've had an incredible year. Your scores have been consistently going up. Dmitry, what are Crossroads? Where's the name coming from, actually?
I don't know. Actually, we started in the beginning of 2007, where I had no team jumps before that.
2007?
Yeah, in the beginning of 2007, and we started with the tunnel in England. After that, we went to Valentine Meet, Eloy, Arizona, and
came to the land.
no, we started with Arizona, so we were there like a Russian team, and then we had 7 days of training before that, and those were my first four-way training.
Really, this year?
Yeah, that's right. And
you were not on last year's lineup?
I was. I'm talking about 2007.
Oh, 2000. Okay.
Yeah, and we were like Russian team,
Yeah.
And then before the beginning of the competition, they asked, "What's the name of your team?" And I had to think about something, and I thought about that emblem that's on my back.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, and I said it's a crossroads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Russia, Arizona, or whatever.
It's a crossroads, and here we are. Crossroads.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
And you are one of the busiest of forward teams this year. You've been competing at quite a few meets, so you must be very passionate about. The whole team must be very passionate.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We've been training a lot this season. Probably that was the most training season out of all three.
Yeah.
That we're together. Well, actually it pays, you know, because when I started in 2007, after a week of training, we did 126 out of 10 rounds, and now we stay much higher.
How long have you been skydiving?
I started 7 years ago, but I did just big waves before that.
And how old are you, Dmitry, if I may ask?
I'm going to be 50 this year.
Oh, very good. And Alexander, how old are you, if I may ask?
23.
23. Are you the youngest, Katya, or not?
Unfortunately not.
So Alexander is
yeah.
the youngest. Huh? Well, you've been with Black Cat already for quite a while. You are a full-time skydiver too, aren't you? Are you still doing tandems and working at the drop zone?
Before, yeah, I worked.
He's a pilot.
I worked in Kolomna. Before tandems, I have canopy piloting. But in this year, I start flight on the LED 14 like this, and no more jump.
No more jumping. Oh no, that would be sad. So you will be flying actually Kaktus Hunter probably and Crossroads?
That's what Sasha does all the time, you know.
Oh, you're doing that already?
Yeah.
Yes, all this year.
How many jumps do you have now?
In this year?
Yeah.
In this year?
No, total.
Total 5,500 maybe. And 5,500.
And you're really sure that you want to stop completely?
Yes.
Oh no, that's sad news. The NSL news doesn't bring sad news.
I started in 13 years.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you started very young.
10 years. I jumped 10 years.
10 years. So you started with 13 years.
Yes. You're right.
That's probably only Russia where you can do that. I'm not. Well, it's well, okay. Good luck with your next career. Will Black Cat have a new member replacing you, or what? Well, who knows? You have already a new member anyway, right?
No, if we find some money for next year, we'll continue playing in this team. If not, we'll stop and everybody can do flying, everybody can jump, still jump.
Let's talk about next year's meet a little bit. Menzelinsk is the host of the event, and you had the nationals this year there. What do we expect? Nobody really knows the place, only you. Tell us something about Menzelinsk.
Well,
in East Russia it is actually.
Yeah, it's almost in the middle of let's say in the middle of Russia. Yeah.
It's about 700 miles from Moscow. So it's like an hour and a half flight. The town,
40 hours ride.
Yeah.
3 hours.
The town is very small, and there is nothing interesting in the town. But it's a nice drop zone with a very big airfield. It's a beautiful view. When you open, you see the river Kama, and it's an extremely great view. Also, when you skydive at sunset, and the sun is going down the river, and the river is really, it's like a huge sea here.
We look forward to seeing. We are running out of time now. We all look forward to seeing that next year. We really, it will be exciting to go to Russia.